What exactly are muscle motorcycles? The term is a bit vague and hard to describe, but essentially it is any motorcycle that features a large engine and a single focus, acceleration. This is why most muscle motorcycles are cruisers, or as some would like to call them, power cruisers. But call them what you must. You can never ignore a muscle motorcycle when it's out on the road. Muscle motorcycles are badass. From the way they look and ride to the sound they produce, muscle motorcycles are true dominators on the road. Yes, they are not the fastest or the most agile motorcycles on the road, but have you ever ridden one? The planted acceleration will test your grip and may make you question your life choices. And here are 10 terrific examples of them. Here are the top 10 incredible muscle motorcycles that dominate the road. Number 10, HarleyDavidson Fat Bob 114. Kicking off the most approachable muscle bike without compromises is the HarleyDavidson Fat Bob, a new-age cruiser that oozes badass style and a screaming V-twin engine. As an HD fan, you might hate it or love it, but there's no denying the street presence of this motorcycle. With its sensuous styling, surprisingly nimble handling, and modern components, this HD is what you should get if you're looking for a Harley that doesn't look like it was designed 50 years ago and neither rides like one. Here's the performance specifications of HarleyDavidson Fat Bob 114. And here is its design highlights. Number 9, HarleyDavidson FXDR. Following in the Fat Bob's line is yet another muscle Harley-Davidson, the FXDR, which looks like it belongs on a drag strip more than the road. Ride the bike and you might feel the same way. This is not a motorcycle you can ride every day. It's got unnervingly lazy handling thanks to its massive rear tire and a raked-out front end. But keep that aside, and the FXDR is a gorgeous and powerful motorcycle that delivers loads of torque that's just so much fun to experience. Here's the performance specifications of HarleyDavidson FXDR. And here is its design highlights. Number 8, BMW R8. If you want a posh flavor in your muscle motorcycle, look no further than the BMW R18. This Bavarian cruiser is a true blue bruiser on the streets. Sure, it may not be nimble changing directions, and the foot pegs may scrape at every turn. Check the video above at the 1min 10-second mark for a painful example of this. But it's a jolly motorcycle to ride that honestly looks drop-dead gorgeous. In true BMW fashion, this motorcycle features new-age tech in an old-school design, and it's easily the best European cruiser currently on sale. And if the standard R18 isn't muscular enough for you, you can even get the R18B or the R18 Classic. Here's the performance specifications of BMW R18. And here is its design highlights. Number 7, Arch Motorcycles KR GT1. BMW is premium, but it doesn't hold a candle against the KR GT1, Keanu Reeves' dream child in the form of a V-twin roadster. This is one of the most premium motorcycles currently on sale, and since it is built to order, this motorcycle will fit you better than your wedding attire. It features top-spec components like an S&S V-twin engine, fully adjustable Öhlins suspension, and ISR monoblock calipers. And boy, does this motorcycle look gorgeous. For the styling alone, this is everything you'd want your dream machine to look like. Here's the performance specifications of Arch Motorcycles KR GT1. And here is its design highlights. Number 6, BMW R12. A terrific alternative to the BMW R18 is the new and shiny R12, a more casual cruiser from the Bavarian brand that brings the boxer experience to the masses. With more power on tap and significantly more agile handling, the R12 is the perfect cruiser for the streets. And don't take the boxer twin for granted. It's got enough poke to entertain you when you're feeling funny. This drag-style cruiser takes the likes of Indian Scout Bobber and HD Nightster head-on, and while we haven't ridden it yet, we're guessing it will offer a far superior ride quality than its American rivals. Sorry, Indian and HD. Here's the performance specifications of BMW R12. And here's its design highlights. Number 5, Suzuki Boulevard 109R Intruder BOSS. A motorcycle that's as big as its name is the Suzuki Boulevard M109R Intruder BOSS. This stretched-out Japanese cruiser features a larger-than-life design that's about as loud as a bike can get. And despite its long, sweeping curves, the motorcycle looks aggressive. Yes, the chrome is a bit tacky, but so is everything else on the bike if you think about it. We don't care, though. The Intruder is a stunning muscle bike that may not scare you with its power delivery, but it is brooding and loud. Here's the performance specifications of Suzuki Boulevard M109R Intruder BOSS. And here is its design highlights. Number 4, Ducati XDiaval. If you want a muscle bike that oozes badass style, Italians have got your back with the XDiaval S. This is Ducati's one-of-a-kind cruiser bike with a powerful V-twin engine, comfortable ergonomics, and handling that can put some naked bikes to shame. Think of the XDiaval as a pioneer of power cruisers, but it is so much more than that. In fact, it is a bike that the DVL should have always been. Stylish, powerful, and exhilarating with no compromise, except perhaps for pillion comfort. Here's the performance specifications of Ducati XDiaval S. And here is its design highlights. Number 3, Triumph Rocket 3R. As the old adage goes, there's no replacement for displacement, and that's exactly what the Rocket 3R stands for. This British power cruiser features the largest engine on production motorcycles that delivers power the moment you twist the throttle and sounds as brutal as you'd expect a big-bore inline triple to sound like. And despite the imposing stance, the motorcycle is surprisingly nimble, and you can actually tour this thing too. It's truly a rocket on 2 wheels. Here's the performance specifications of Triumph Rocket 3R. And here is its design highlights. Number 2, Ducati DVL V4. This is MCN Cruiser of the year 2023, and we can see why. The elephant in its chassis is the Gran Turismo V4 engine that's a beast the older DVLs only dreamed to be. It's got so much power right from the low revs that it will make your adrenaline levels spike right from the first gear. The next best thing about the bike is its unapologetically aggressive yet sensuous styling that never feels tacky or overdone. The brutal acceleration of the V4 engine is paired with agile handling and pliant road manners, and if you're skilled enough, you can even corner on this V4 beast. The DVL V4 is easily a spiritual successor to the VMAX, and while it may not produce as much power, it doesn't need to. It is fast, handles well, and you don't need close to 200 horsepower to have fun, especially when your machine looks so gorgeous. Here's the performance specifications of Ducati DVL V4. And here is its design highlights. Before we proceed to our top 1, be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. And for our top spot, Yamaha VMAX. You can't talk about muscle motorcycles without mentioning the Yamaha VMAX, the quintessential muscle bike that set the streets on fire back when it was released. Even today, the VMAX is one of the most powerful motorcycles to come out of Japan, featuring a ridiculously torquey V4 engine that pushes out nearly 200 HP. This is a fast motorcycle for the straight line, so don't expect it to corner or commute well. It will disappoint you. And so might the weird styling, but if your goal is to drag race at every stoplight and beat almost everything else on the road, you can never go wrong with this one. You had better hold on tight, though, because the bike will try its best to run out from under you. Thank you for watching.